Hey everybody, welcome back to A Brief on Grief. So today I wanted to continue on with the discussion about the myths of dealing with grief. This next one, as outlined in this book by these two authors, they say that they think this is the most damaging myth there is, and actually one of the most damaging ways of thinking in our society when it has to do with loss. This myth is, you guys ready for this? Time heals all wounds, or give it time. I don't know about you, but that I know I've uttered that phrase a lot to myself in my own heart, to a person that I love when I'm trying to comfort them. This was kind of like a aha, not an aha moment, it was like a shock moment first when I first heard about this. And then as I went through it with my counselor and she tried to explain it a bit more, then I was like, oh, that makes total sense. So it's like, if you think about it, an analogy about another injury. So say another injury that you suffer in your body. Say you take a spill on the ski hill and you hit your head on the ski hill and you fall on your arm and you get a concussion and you break your arm. What do? Do you just go home, let your arm swell up and be in pain, let let yourself get a headache and feel totally off, and binge watch Netflix, or drink a couple beers, or plan a lot of things to do in the next week to distract yourself from the pain that might be going on in your head and your arm? No, it's common knowledge that when we suffer injuries like that, that we know that there's steps we have to take to heal that injury properly. So what do? We go to the doctor for an assessment. The doctor may put screws or plates in the arm or have to realign it, right? And put a cast on it, because they know that just sitting and leaving it to heal on its own is not going to be satisfactory, and it's not going to work properly after. Maybe we'll go and see physiotherapy after to get it strengthened, and so that it's in better shape to move forward and is going to serve you moving forward. So I think this is like a perfect example, because when you have a broken heart, what do? Do we reach out and talk to others and help us heal? Do we think that there's automatically necessary steps we have to do to heal our heart? Or do we automatically think, oh, well, it's there, but I'll just ignore it, and time will heal it. Over time, my heart will mend. Now, all of us have been taught to do that, and I know I've thought that for many years, but this myth, becoming aware of this myth, was like, wow. I mean, I probably say that in every video, really, because there was a wow in each one of these myths. But this one, yes, because it's just, when you think of that analogy of another injury, you don't just ignore it and think that it's going to heal properly. You don't just keep doing cartwheels on your broken arm or keep jumping around when you have a concussion, right? You know that there's necessary steps you have to take to heal it so that it's healthier for you moving forward. And I think we have to look at broken hearts the same way. It's like it's like medical care or physiotherapy for your heart, right? When your heart's broken, you need to carry through necessary steps, take necessary actions, reach out for help to help it heal properly. I like that. Medical care and physiotherapy for your heart. It's great. That's the way I look at this grief recovery program that I went through. I've spent many years trying to ignore pain or realize that there was pain and trauma there that I knew I needed to work on, but I just didn't know where to go. Didn't know I was taking necessary steps, but it wasn't quite getting deep enough. So that's why I'm so grateful for this experience of going through this program, and why I'm reaching out and sharing this information with you, and hoping that this is one of maybe those little steps. This is one of the steps that you use towards healing your heart, instead of just thinking that time is going to heal it without going through the necessary helpful steps. So yes, that's my thoughts on that. And I think we'll end with a quote again by Rumi from my favorite book. So, be crumbled, so wildflowers will come up where you are. You have been stony for many years. Try something different. Try surrendering. Okay, everybody. Lots of love. See you next time.